Hello and welcome to episode 57. Yeah, 57 in our ongoing campaign as the Austro-Hungarian Empire. We kind of ran into a little snafu at the end of the last episode. Somehow we got from a relation of minus 60 to being at war with Japan fairly quickly there, it seemed. So yeah, they declared war on us? I could have, okay. Maybe I won't show up until next turn. Am I crazy? Was the war with maybe the war was with okay. So my assumption was we were at war with Japan. We are not at war with Japan. That was didn't this say Japan has developed reserves? Okay. All right. So I'm not quite sure what might have to go back and look at the actual video. I could have swore that we were at war with Japan, but I guess I'm crazy. Maybe I need more sleep. Anyway, we are, in that case, that makes things easier. We are fighting off a naval invasion from the United States that they decided to do for some reason, even though they don't have anywhere near enough ships. This has no ports, so we can't really do anything about that. We've been slowly trying to pick off their ships as they come out. But mostly we just finished the southeastern seaboard. We are going to attack some of their ports here. And maybe send this one up to attack Boston. And we also have this naval invasion to do up here of Alaska. So let's get that started. And let's go to the next turn. We will auto-resolve that. This will fight. Well, battle cruiser versus battle cruiser. I'm assuming this guy 5 times 2, 10. Okay, so 10, 13.1 and no secondaries. Okay, that's interesting. We have 13.5 Mark IIIs, 7-inch Mark III, just one turret though up front, and then quite a few 3-inch Mark IIIs for our secondaries. Let's see what this guy looks like. Okay. Not a horrible looking ship, but I think we'll probably have the advantage since the United States doesn't really have great technology. I'm thinking I don't have very good rangefinders. Still firing? No. Can you fire at the battle cruiser, please? Put your secondaries on the destroyer. Okay, so I did take a torpedo hit. Get him out of here. How are we doing? 84% chance to hit with our 13.5, so I would assume we're doing some damage here. 3 times flooding. There goes a flash fire. Yeah. No. We do have... Oh, seriously, come on. They launched another invasion at the same place that it just failed. Ah, okay. Let's see what Eastern USA takes at this point. Has this made any difference? No, has made no difference. Do I not have them in position properly, maybe? Let's try this again. Where's that guy going? Gulf of Alaska. Oh, okay. We're trying to go over here to stop our invasion of Alaska. We do have, what I was going to say earlier is we do have finally enough tonnage capacity to build one of our new battleships. So let's build one of those, get that going. $31 months. Yep. I'm gonna put this guy at I want him in the Pacific, the Far East. Oh, that guy's still sitting there. I need to check that. See if I can get him out of there yet. Could put him there. Where is, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Is he done yet? Yes, he's done. Okay. Let's have him join up with these destroyers here. That way he has some protection. Can't really do that right now. We're at minus 50 there. We're almost worse off with the British at this point than the Japanese. So we should have new cruisers as well. So do we want to do that now? Or do I want to wait a little while? I really want to get the United States out of the game before I start a wave of scrapping old designs and building new stuff. So let's just keep going for now. Trying to do these port strikes to see if that will help. Yeah, -7 with Britain. Where's that? Oh, that's in the west. Okay. There's our modern destroyer. Improved radios. That didn't help at all. There's a province, French Sudan. Okay. I think that's a ground attack on that landlocked province. That should be done soon. That's not going to go anywhere. All right, we're trying it from a different angle this time. So we've tried from here, we've tried from here. Now we're going to try from the south. Move those guys down there. So what do I have to do to get a port strike? Would be the question. And the other question would be, what is the number now? 691. I don't think we have that much even now. 250, 300, 470, 570. It's nothing there. Yeah, we could probably squeak it. But yeah, it's going to be tough. It's only 10,000. It's only 5,600. I can't take everything from the Pacific. It's only 31. That's 94, but then I don't have anything in the Mediterranean. And if Britain gets to the point where they go to war with us, we're going to be in trouble fairly quickly. Just from transport losses. It's because they have ships everywhere. So what do we do? why don't we do this? Move these guys out here. Move these guys out here. Being repaired. +7 with Germany. Triple turrets on light cruisers. That's a big bonus there. Okay, we've got Southern Alaska. Now these guys have to come back out here to the Bering Sea so that we can get Northern Alaska. 685. It seems like that went down a little bit. Could just be imagining things like I imagined we were at war with Japan. So we have new cruisers and new destroyers available to us. It probably makes sense to wait for the rangefinders anyway. What's coming here? Okay. 5-tube launchers. Bigger tubes. I'm going to move these out here and then move some of them back in to try and do a port strike again. I need to keep my eye on that. Be sure. I don't want to let them sneak in there and take that back. Okay, that's like the 20th guy they've gone through since the war started. Sure, we can give you a destroyer. Failed again. At least it's finally moving this time. Let's get these guys actually in the invasion circle. I have a feeling these guys are going to try and sneak one in down here again. $685. So it is going down. Just going down very slowly. Let's try this again. Move. Philadelphia. Okay, let's put those guys there and see what happens, if anything. Trying to improve relations there. While we're at it, we're at 88%. Mark 2/16, so that's nice. Mark 4 4-inch. Got some time here to decide yet. Okay. Oh, I know what okay. No, you're not taking all my money. No, not giving up any money for that. Oh, look at that. This could be interesting. Little battle. A little different. Actually be outnumbered. Have to play a little defensive. I think these are two decent light cruisers. Not our newest guys, but still. Mark III 7s, I believe. Yeah. Mark III 3s. And some decent torpedoes. So we'll want to kind of hang back, let their destroyers come at us. Of course, they spot us first. And they do have destroyers, though, so in all fairness, that makes sense. Okay, so there should be destroyers over here. I'm going to smoke and turn and try and get back to where the destroyers might be. I really would like to take the destroyers out before I do anything else. Got to turn that off. And destroyers are probably in this general area. Cruisers were up here. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can actually get in close enough to spot them. Okay. So they're sending a bunch of guys in at one time. Got quite a few hits already. I'm going to turn my torpedoes on. Seven-inch should eat those destroyers alive. Yep, there we go. Oh. Okay, that was close. Turn that back off. Get realigned here. Well, let's get grouped back up here, fellas. Okay. What's this guy doing? Okay. Let's target that guy. think we can get this guy, both these destroyers out of the game here pretty quick. Then we can focus on that light cruiser. He's probably launching torpedoes. Let's turn back around. I'm going to turn that off just in case, because I don't feel like accidentally torping myself. I think we're all out of torp, so. Okay, so that wasn't really an issue. Come on, guys. Knew that was coming. Crap. So he's finally gone. Get these two guys. Which one was that? Oh, that was the destroyer. So okay, the light cruiser's down. I think there was another destroyer out here that should be fairly easy pickings. Was pretty damaged. And then after that we might retreat. I don't think we want to fight the heavy cruiser. We're running low on ammo. So yeah, there's two of them here. Three of them. Ooh. Okay, this might not have been a good idea. It's all damaged, I think. Oh, that guy's not very damaged at all. Okay, so I'm going to target this guy, get this guy out of the game, and then go from there. Okay. They're probably going to speed up now. I certainly don't want to get any closer to that heavy cruiser. Sneaky little bastard tried to torp me. And again. He shouldn't have any torps left. Oh, he does, actually. Alright, let's get out of here. $53 million. 42 million, 42 million, 22, 14, 22. So they had a couple different classes here. We did okay. Would have liked to gotten the heavy cruiser as well, but still. Should be able, no. Went down another 5,000 tons though. Why am I not able to Bering Sea? Okay, so this is another one of those instances where having your ships on top of the Bering Sea is not actually considered being in the Bering Sea. I feel like I'm wasting having all these ships sitting here. How's this going? 19. Still repairing. Okay. We can invade. Can try and improve there. Where are we at? 92. This is killing us. All right, I got to pay more attention to where I'm losing transports. $164. So we got 30. Okay. Build some more destroyers. Try and get control of where they're taking our transports from. All right, let's go. Okay, that should, well, let's see. I'm not going to say anything. I'm hoping that helps us with reducing the amount of tonnage we need to invade there, go down. Okay, so finally we got a port strike. Okay, these are the same two. Let's try it again. This time they don't have any support ships. We should be able to just get in there. Of course, we do have some damage, but still, it should be easier. We do have quite a few torpedoes to launch at them too. So. Okay, where is he? There he is. He's on low fuel, so he can't run too fast from us. I can't get my rear guns. There we go. That hurt. That's force. Goes our last torpedo from this ship. There we go. Okay, good. Probably put those two guys into port and get them repaired. Okay, so where are we losing? Western South America, West Africa, and the Central Atlantic. So put him in there to refit. What do we have here? Do we have any destroyers in the area? No, we can't move him because he's blocked. What about this port? Nope. Let's get this guy out of here. So I need to get some ships down here. Do I have anything? Not really. Trying to figure out how I'm losing ships down here. Is this another case? No, we have... I don't understand. We should have plenty of protection there. Let's move 4 destroyers down here. Can we get Northern Alaska yet? Yes. And this is down to 660. So that's dropping. I'm like, why is this so high? All right, let's keep building. We're at 217. Okay. Let's send 2 guys in with 1 light cruiser and a couple of destroyers. Let's see if we can get a port strike on Boston as well. I think we have a bunch of destroyers here. Why don't we move these guys down here as well? Do we have any other destroyers? Just parked in a port here, maybe? Then 1, yeah. Send those guys down there as well. See if we can't get that straightened out. Where was it? So it was West, South, and then it was Central Atlantic? Where was the last one? I forget where the last one was, to be honest with you. My old man brain kicking in there. Can't remember the third one. So we got that coming in 9 months. The big guy's 27 months out, so. New York again. 6,700. Okay, quintuple torpedo tubes. Japan's provoking us. Northern Alaska. I don't think we lost any transports that turn, did we? Okay, let's get these guys moved up into position. Can we please get rid of this destroyer? It won't let us do that this turn. Where are we? Yeah, everybody's not getting happy with us. You can try to improve relations with Great Britain again. Has not been going well. What do we got coming here? More hulls. Wow. Okay. So if we ever get the wars over with, we'll have some nice new hulls to play with. And New York again. Okay, that was the destroyer I wanted to get rid of. Let's get rid of him. 16-inch Mark II. +5 with Britain. That's better than nothing. Okay, so Japan. How's this going? Okay, we're actually making progress there. Is that a different? Oh, okay, he's still being counted because he was there at the beginning of the turn. Let's see what Eastern USA looks like at this point. 660. Okay, we're getting close. I'm gonna back this guy off. Did I just leave them? Maybe it's just because I left them there long enough. Let's leave it, just leave that guy there, see if it takes a while. 134.90. Is there anybody else at war? Japan and United States. Okay. That's it. Okay. New York again. Auto resolve. They got one of our light cruisers. That's fine at this point. That finally failed. $650. So what do we have? I think we had almost 700. 100, 200, 340, 400, 450, 550. Okay, I guess we didn't have quite as much as I thought. That's 60%. continuously try to improve with Great Britain. Leave that there. All right, do one more turn. Ooh, look, there we go. We actually have a battleship to fight. All right, we'll do this yet. Okay, it's one of our old guys. Yeah, these are all our older guys. Yeah, we fought a lot of these earlier on. I think he's going to be eating a whole bunch of torpedoes there. Yeah. Now the question is, are they armed? Excuse me. What did we get here? Destroyers leading the damage charts. Yeah, by quite a bit. Oh, we lost Western South America. Okay. Of course, that did not go through. Alrighty. So we've got all of Alaska. Means we can bring these guys down. Maybe take a look at how much Western USA would take. What are we at here at this point? We down under 600 yet? Probably not. 654. We're getting close though. Do we have? We have this guy coming, which is another 53,000 tons. We can put him in Florida. Actually, we can put him in Norfolk. We can put a bunch of these in Norfolk. Where'd they go? All right. I think next episode we got to bite the bullet, and I was really wanted to wait for the war with the United States to be over before I started doing upgrades. I wanted to be able to focus on the refits and the new ships. Yeah, maybe we can still do that. I mean, what is the United States down to? 4 provinces. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then this guy. And this will be gone soon. And really, it's only 2. It's the Eastern USA and the Western, because this has no ports. So, yeah, okay, I guess maybe we can still wait. And then that'll give us time to... I mean, this is going to boil over. I'm hoping if this does boil over, it gives us the opportunity. They have 24 battle cruisers. Interesting. Very advanced technology. See, that's going to be a heck of a fight. Especially if I don't get my ships refitted before that. 855 billion. What are we at? 640 billion. Their growth is a lot better than ours, though, because they haven't been at war for, what, 8-10 years? So, like we have. Should let that build up a little bit. But we, in the meantime, while we're waiting to finish the war with the United States, we are getting some really nice upgrades that we have not put on our ships yet. We have triple turrets. I know that's a big one, triple turrets for our light cruisers. We've increased, what did we get? We're Mark 4 up to 4-inch guns. So all our secondaries for our light and heavy cruisers will probably be upgraded. I know we got Mark 2 16s. And I think we have one battleship that has the 16s on them. But we could probably upgrade. If we have 15s, we could probably go from 15s to 16s. Well, we might as well at this point, right? We'll have to wait and see what this is. This could probably either be Mark 3 15s or Mark 2 17s. It could also be Mark 1 18s. So, till we see what that is, I really don't know. But regardless, I think, we have a lot of ships here that need updating, obviously, and some of them are going to need to be scrapped so that we have crew pool. So, but I think that's the plan. We will wait until we can get the United States out of the game. Hopefully we can do that before England declares war on us, and that'll give us a little time to actually upgrade and prepare for that fight. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.